Okay, so this is gonna be like really low. Oh, that looks wonderful. I look great from this angle. Today I'm gonna layer my bob because I don't like it. I don't like it like this thick, especially in the back. Like my front is pretty thin actually. Like I have a lot of like this thinner spots where it's just baby hairs. All of the thickness is in the back of my head and it poofs out a lot. I want to add lots of layers and I think I'm going for kind of like a very short wolf cut. Like a very short wolf cut, obviously, because my hair is already pretty short. Just tons of layers to lighten up the back. As you can see, my bob is just, it's bobbing right now. It's a bob. It's a little uneven. It's not horrible, but it's not my favorite either. I'm gonna bring it up. Everything is up. It's going up. So step number 1, I'm gonna wet my hair. Not dampen it, wet it. The hair is wet. So next, you're gonna want your tools. You're gonna want like 2 combs. Okay, maybe just one will work. And some hair cutting shears, scissors, what may have you. Like I kind of have an uneven bob because I have not wanted to cut my hair at all because I do want to eventually grow out my hair, but in the meantime, as I'm growing out my hair, I want more layers. I just want it to be more flattering. It's a little bit longer in the back. I want to try to keep as much length as possible. So what you want to do, if you're like me and you don't want to just pull your ponytail to the very front of your head because that's a little too scary and you want to be more precise, then you're going to want to section your hair and cut it. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm going to do. I am going to take like from the top of my ear to like the center top of my head about and create a section there on either side. Might even want to go back a little farther. I don't know. It's not quite straight. Very important to have like multiple mirrors. So you're gonna want to comb those pieces away from each other. So you've got this section and then you've got this section here. Do that to the other side. Okay. And this is, I think the scariest part for me is I'm going to do the front. I'm gonna wet my hair even more because it's been very dry where I live. And so my hair just dries in 5 seconds, which is gonna be fun for cutting my hair. So I'm actually going to just clip this back if I can find a clip. So then you're gonna want to take your ruler and just kidding, don't do that. So for instance, I want a little bit of fringe, but I don't want it super short. I want it like about eye level. So now that my hair is wet again, you want like to have like a good sectioning. Like maybe it's gonna be like a bit of a curtain bang. I don't know, let's see what happens. I'm gonna repeat that on the other side. It's like you could say where the corner of my eyebrow is. My hair kind of breaks off into this little baby hair patch right here anyway, so it's kind of easy for me to find that. Comb it out as like straight as you can. And so I'm gonna try a new method I haven't tried before when cutting my hair because I just didn't want to risk it. I always like took the pieces and cut it exactly the length I wanted to be. But I'm gonna do that like twisty method that I see people do for like a curtain bang. Comb down, fingers, maybe like middle of my nose. I'm gonna go for the tip of my nose because you can always take more off, but you can't put more back. So I'm gonna go that way. Oh my God, where'd my scissors go? It's kind of like a mustache. I'm already doing it, so I gotta go pull through with this. Okay. Wow, that looks so great right now. I think I'm just gonna leave it like this. I feel like I kind of want to add more to my bang. Like I want a thicker bang, maybe. So if I like were to like blow dry this and like make it do a little flippy flip, it would be like this. I feel like I want to take the very middle section and make it shorter. Okay, This is too short compared to this, so I need to like fix it a bit. Go into that a bit. And I just like kind of eye it, so like kind of meet it. So kind of just like work my way down. Okay, so that's that. I'm going to re-wet my hair again because it already feels like the roots are getting dry. Okay, so I want to create some layers, right? But I don't want to make them too short. I don't know, I'm just gonna go for it, okay? And pull this up. And this is the piece I'm going for. Maybe a little bit longer than my bangs. 3 or 4 inches off. You're gonna wanna like try your best. I mean, it's hard to do it on yourself, but you're gonna try to pull this forward. It's actually very hard to do this. Don't cut yourself, guys. That, and so I'm gonna take like another piece from here and kind of like use that as my guide to layer the rest of my hair. Like, see this? You're gonna wanna use this as a guide. Dear Lord. Cutting your hair yourself is interesting. Yeah, like, so the regular way to do the wolf cut would probably be much easier, but I don't trust stuff. Sure, so I'm not doing that. So I'm gonna do that here too. I'm gonna take another section, that one's a bit thick, and kind of do that like until I get to the parietal ridge. Okay. Feels so weird because it took this long to like get it to the length that it was now. What, a year and a half? I think I want to keep like the length of like the pieces that are right by my ear. Yeah, I want to keep this length. That might look funny. I might cut them shorter later. Actually, I don't like it like that. I can't do what I want to do. I'm gonna do it like the opposite way now. So I like did this part forward, so now I'm gonna do this part, whatchamacallit? La 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 la. La 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 la. And then that will like naturally just create like a layered effect. So that's how that's looking right now. Oh, look at that. Okay, after you've done the front, you're gonna move to the back. So like this piece here, the shortest piece from the front section, you're gonna want to, maybe like just doing the ponytail would have been better. No, not for me, not for me. I'm gonna need to re-wet my hair. So like the shortest, oh wait, where am I? This is up here. This is down here. So you're gonna wanna even that out there, babe. Chop, chop. Make it choppy. And you're gonna do that all the way around. Gotta go in at an angle, guys, okay? There we go. So like this is still like very long. Yeah, okay. I think this will be a good decision. And you know, like my hair is getting to the point where like, I mean, as it grows, even though I want to grow it out and I want it to be long, but like if I layer it now, instead of it being like super bulky at the ends and having a lot of weight in the back, if I layer it now, it'll hopefully stay like somewhat layered as it grows out. Like I'm keeping the length. I'm not cutting the length off at all, just the upper like parts. We'll clip that up. Just like that. I'm gonna clip it. Just keep cutting it. Just keep cutting it. Just keep cutting it. When you like pull your hair out 90 degree angles from your head like this, it goes in slightly once it hits the parietal ridge. So when it hits like your parietal ridge, it starts to go in. So this piece is technically longer than this bottom piece. If I cut it like this, when it falls, this piece is gonna be longer, the bottom piece here. So, I really enjoy cutting my own hair. It's really fun. It feels like almost therapeutic, and I like looking up videos on how to do it too. So I don't want to over direct it too far, because then the pieces back are going to be longer. So I want to try to keep it as just straight out and like at a 90-degree angle as possible. And just go around your head. How I get to the back of my head, I don't even know, but we'll figure it out along the way. Why don't I just go to a hairstylist? You know, and it's probably, I haven't been to a hairstylist in years, but it's probably so much fun. Like, you just get to sit in the chair and then somebody does it for you. Again, like the regular wolf cut probably would have been so much easier. But, I don't know, but it's a short wolf cut. You know, it's not like a long one, so it would have been harder anyway. Because this, like, doesn't even make the front of my head, so I couldn't even put it in a ponytail. Victoria, what are you doing with your life? I'm cutting my layers again. I like to just take pieces and twist them a little bit. And it doesn't have to be perfect, because this is, I want it like a little rough. I want it shaggy. Excuse me, as I wet my hair again, I'm gonna take this down and then I'm gonna like make sure that the front pieces here match these layers here. I'm just kind of like taking the pieces from like the back section, the front section, and like comparing their lengths. And they're pretty even. Just go through and again and make sure everything's at the length I want it to be. So like, I don't know how that happened, but like long, this and that, just wanna boop, boop, boop. Hair cutting stance, you know, like hairstylists they just don't know about this, and this is what's keeping them back. So much fun cutting hair. Yeah. Just take a bunch of hair and like cut into it and see what happens. Oh, there's so much hair on my floor. Okay, so I'm like hoping that I took enough from the back. Okay, now I'm going back in horizontally in the back. And you may say, Victoria, this is a stupid idea. You can barely even see the back of your head as it is now. And yeah, it is. With all the little hairs. There you go. I'm gonna style it now. Okay, so this is it. I love it. I really love how my bangs turned out. Lots of layers. I love all the layers. I got a lot of the weight out of the back. I was a little scared to do fringe because in the past when I had cut my bangs, I felt like it was a little too much because my face is on the shorter side, but I feel like it looks really cute. Like, I just feel like it looks more styled now, more like put together. It has a purpose, where before I feel like my hair was just existing. This hair has goals, this hair has purpose, this hair is, and I'm really happy that I was able to like keep a lot of the length, because again, I do want to grow out my hair. This almost makes me feel like my hair looks longer now, or at least like, I don't know, because before it kind of went out and rounded out like this. So there was more width to it. I think I like this better than my pixie cut. I don't know, I really liked my pixie cut, but this is really cute. I feel really beautiful. And yeah, thanks for watching, bye.